Good morning and welcome back to another day in my life vloggy. I'm on my morning walk right now. It is currently 7:49. A little bit chilly, not gonna lie. Fuzzy socks are being rocked. Okay, it is one of those mornings. Kind of overcasty, which I like because I'm not hot, but it's 60 degrees and I fully prepared for it to be a little bit warmer. But the fuzzy socks are pulling their weight. How are you doing? I have so much planned today. My mom comes home tomorrow. She's a travel nurse and so she comes home. I get to see her once a month when she does come home from her assignment, and my dad and I always try to really tidy up the house and clean for her. LOL, I hope this doesn't sound conceited. I just listened to my podcast episode that I just posted to make sure that I didn't, fuck it up. But I'm really proud of it and I feel really good. It's kind of weird hearing myself tell myself to give myself grace. Because then there's still that part of me that's like, shut up. Girl, that's me talking. Hi. I don't live in a neighborhood. I walk to this neighborhood to walk in it, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna walk on, the side of the road. Like what? You know how in a neighborhood they have the little trash cans out? Sometimes when I walk by people's houses and I see what their food is and their trash, I feel like I'm invading. Like I feel like disrupting something personal. Like a pizza box in someone's trash can. Like I feel like I shouldn't know that they had pizza last night. Now I feel like I know way too much about you. Also, I don't know what my hair is doing. It looks like a cotton ball and I'm happy that it's expressing itself naturally. Even if naturally looks whatever this is. But I honestly don't have that many thoughts. It's still pretty early. You hear the birds chirping. So nice. In the mood to really clean. I'm excited. And when I say clean, I generally keep a pretty tidy space. Mop all of downstairs, clean out my fridge. We have like a junk drawer in terms of kitchen appliances. And then additionally just some errands. I just want to take you guys along with me. I'm so excited. How are you doing? I feel so much better. You guys know last week was a little bit difficult for me and I feel myself feeling slowly on the come up, which is real exciting. Clean first thing in the morning just so that I know that I can get that done. So I do have client stuff and other things. So not super introspective, which is really relieving and very relaxing, and can this please be the rest of my life? One thing my therapist we were talking about yesterday, don't know how to not intellectualize and not overanalyze everything that I'm doing ever. There's never a period for me where I'm not thinking about anything, which is draining as hell. Hold on, there's a car. Oh, I actually don't care, I forgot. Talking to her about how this past week I've been feeling really fatigued and I didn't know why. I've been making sure that my sleep has been on it, my food's been on it, whatever, but I still feel just so tired. And she was like, well, think about it this way. You take a lot mentally. Like you have a very heavy mental load when you're constantly thinking about self-improvement and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, true, but I don't know how else to be. When you ask a boy, like, what are you thinking about? And he's like, well, I don't know. What? Hey, what? What do you mean? Elaborate, please. I don't mean that in like a thinking about myself in a conceited way. I mean that just in how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, how I need to react to things. If somebody is perceiving me a certain way, and which you can't, that's an assumption anyways, but you get what I'm saying. I'm always thinking. So the fact that my brain's kind of calming down right now, I'm just gonna listen to that. So I don't really have that many thoughts, but we will all see you when we are back into the house and clean it. Yay! First things first, I need to take care of this, okay? This might not look like craziness to you, but to me, I don't know how many clothes I have or what I have because it's all unorganized. I need to refold everything. I can organize all of this and then close for one day and it's all ruined. It does really help me just making sure that I can see what I actually have and to be organized. And also because it is getting summertime, I need to kind of shift through like all the sweatshirt stuff because some of it is taking up room in my drawer. Sleeping stuff, shorts, jeans, bathing suits, bras and underwear, t-shirts, gym clothes, and sweatpants is typically my run down there. I've been throwing shit everywhere. But the second that I realize that I've kind of stopped caring about the organization, it's never getting organized ever again. And it does help you in how you feel when your drawers, you can actually see everything and it's all like nice and clean. It just makes me feel so much better. I love learning about how other people live their lives, dude. What are your order of operations in terms of like what you do? I like to start with my upstairs and work down and do like my room first and then my bathroom, whatever. I don't know how to explain this, like active things before you do the floors. Floors are last. That's one thing I always think is kind of funny, not to shame anybody. Okay, I'm not trying to whatever. They mop and vacuum first and then they clean the counters. PEMDAS! That's not what we learned in class. They didn't have a class for that, but they should have. Mop and last first because all the crumbs and shit that you get, to kind of just focus on my room stuff and then we'll get there when we get there. My dad, especially because I've been spending the weekends with Nick, I'll get home and we need a research study done on what my dad eats. He asked me what I needed from the grocery store yesterday. Gave him a very short list and he came back with a bunch of stuff and I was like, oh, okay, period. Cherry pie, diet tea, garbanzo beans, carrots, a key lime pie, cereal, caramel candies, Twizzlers, keto bread. Thanks. My Hershey's cocoa that he got me. Thank you so much. The wrong Jell-O. I told him to the sugar-free Jell-O. No, he got like pudding mix that was not even Thank you for going. But what do you eat? Like the foods that he brings home, like these aren't meals, Dad. Like what are you gonna eat for like lunch? I don't know. To each their own, I guess. It does concern me, and I try whenever I am home, cook for him and to make sure that he is fed and nourished properly, especially with his age and he has diabetes. Like, he has diabetes denial. He got told that he was like pre when I was in elementary school, and he has ridden that bus his whole life. Hey King, have you gotten like rechecked out? And he's like, no. I'm like, I'm pre. Okay. Denial is a river in Egypt. I just put things back inside out. It takes 2 seconds. And I never realized how much I do it until I just took some of my jeans out, and literally all of them they're outside in. Jeans are annoying because I never know how to store them to where I can see them all. I know some people do it this way, but that's like, it doesn't fit. I guess it kind of does. I wish that it was like flat. I don't know. It's okay, girl. It's jeans. It's denim. It doesn't have feelings, and you're not making anybody mad. That is so much better. Every single time, guys, I made my checklist today. I was like, all right, it's cleaning day. That took me 10 minutes. Not actually, maybe 20. Through doing it, I learned something about myself, okay? Don't look at like how dirty. There is hot sauce on every pair of shoes that I have in some way. So I think today I might also bleach my shoes. I don't want to do it before. I'm like nervous that if I do it and then go to the gym later, they're gonna be wet. So I might just do my other shoes. How does Frank's end up on everything? I'm not showing you my bras, you weirdo. T-shirts and some other shorts. This is like my gym drawer of like leggings and sports bras. My sweatpant drawer. My shorts, jeans, other stuff. This is kind of still not the best, but whatever. Aesthetically looks so much more organized. We're not talking about that dresser because that is why that looks so organized, because everything is just crammed in there. We're unloading our dishwasher. I do that first thing every single morning, but it's especially important when you're cleaning out your fridge because I know that everything in there is gonna be bad and we're gonna need to put the Tupperware somewhere. And when this is just open, just clean, it's just so much easier. You're setting yourself up for success. I love unloading the dishwasher. 6th grade me would tell me I'm lying, but I think it's one of the most satisfying things to put your cute little bowls in the cute little drawer. I over-humanize everything to where I'm like, I was literally telling Nick this. He probably thinks I'm crazy. You sign up for it, like I always tell you. I think it's so cute when we wash our hands. We're like little otters. The fact that we take intentional time, I mean, I know that there's like there's germ things that go into that, but we take intentional time in washing what we use the most so that it's clean. Isn't that cute? Come on. Maybe that, what is that, romanticizing your, you don't have to make a cool social media name on it. I don't know what it is, but it's cute. And that sometimes it's all it is. You look at your life at like a, oh my God, I'm gonna unload the dishwasher every day for the rest of my life. Yeah, no shit, you're probably not going to enjoy that. But if you can take it just present moment, maybe, girl discovers presentness. Ways of doing it where you just get excited about, oh, that's so cute, or like trying to really appreciate the action of what you're doing, of why you're doing it, and not just because you have to do it. You get to do it. You know, I'm a mindset girl. That's my thing. You get to. I get to put my cute little things away. This says coffee words on it. Imagine explaining that to an alien. Does that make sense? The answer is no. No. Telling some other being, this is how my brain works, guys. I like to sip on a liquid that gives me energy and I think is really warm and yummy, and I like to put it in things. There's certain animals that I think are cute and it's painted on here with sweaters on. And so I get to clean it and put it away so I can drink my fun warm liquid in that. He would want to come down here right now. He would be Mr. Clean, putting the Tide Pods in. Viewing things that way, yes, that can be easily very annoying. It helps. Yay! Now that we have that open space, we can get into this fridge, okay? I feel like I should hide this from the world. There are things in here, like this is easily from a week ago. First of all, Nick made my dad some bolognese. You couldn't just finish it, King. That's like one spoon. Intuitive eating! I don't know how to like show you. It's stressing me out so bad. You can just tell when my dad is the person that puts things in the fridge. Hey, what is that protecting? Let me know when you find out. That's about how much I care about fucking anything, honestly. I love my dad so much. Why do men store things? Like, my favorite one is when they put like just a pot in there with saran wrap over it. It's why we have Tupperware. The one piece of taffy, me if you even care. The merchandiser in me just feels this need to front and check dates. I know my dad went to the store recently. Why do we have so much frosting? We don't even have cake. Whose frosting is that? That is actually disgusting. I don't even want, cleaning is so therapeutic until it just pisses you off. Why do we have two? I don't know if you can see that in the lighting. Both are like this much full. Why? Why don't we finish things first before we rebuy things? I wish fridges went this way and not this way so that everything could just be fronted and you could see it. Take up most space in the kitchen, but having it deep, you lose things and then you have coconut pecan frosting that went bad, 2 months ago. I would love to know if my dad thinks that there's gonna be some kind of shortage. You guys know his Chick-fil-A market salad. He has not 1, not 2, 3 bags of shredded carrots. He just went to the store. Also, he was like, it's so expensive. Yeah, because you're getting organic. I don't even know if he knows that he's getting organic. Not to mention, we have 1 bag cubed cheese open, another bag of the same cube cheese open, but just in case, we got 3. I judge what I don't understand, and I don't understand that. I don't, but that's okay. Hair has been put up. That's how you know we're getting serious. It's nowhere near perfect. Hell of a lot better. I re-put everything in Tupperware because this was in like a big bowl. Girl, you save so much space. So we have everything organized. Got the fruit. I put his pizza in there, the chicken I consolidated, all the veggies are organized. This looks so much better, and just kind of going through the dates and things. For our graveyard of items, one of the 8 sour cream, which by the way, there is another one. There is another one, so we have like 5. And we had old ricotta cheese. Thank you for your service. Also, thank you for your service. Was literally in there. I wish that I was exaggerating. I have no words for that. And then for sure, just open in there. Cocktail sauce and some old jelly. But honestly, for not going through that in a long time, I feel like that's pretty good. And you're much more inclined to use your groceries when it looks all nice and presented and you actually know what the hell you have. You can tell that we didn't do that because of how we had 8 repeats of things. I'm sure if I fronted everything in my, actually maybe that's a lie, he would still buy more carrots. I feel a lot better about that. I think that that's just a lot more aesthetic to look at, and now we actually know what we have. And so if my mom does want to go to the store or does want to make something, it's done. It really does make a difference, and I feel like people don't clean out their fridges as often as they need to, and that is me projecting because I was not doing that either. Last main thing with the kitchen that I wanted to make sure I got done is this drawer. This is what I was talking about. This is the appliance drawer. Even if you're gonna say, oh, who cares, whatever, sometimes we can't open the drawer because things get caught and lost. I don't know if anybody's ever even gone through and just like seen what we even have. One thing I really appreciate about her, she's just like me. I know she's gonna open it and she's gonna know that someone cleaned it and be like, wow, like she's gonna notice because of how much of a hot mess this is all the time. I'm excited to do this for her. I just think that it's like to be loved is to be considered or something. I just know that she's gonna appreciate that. What even is this? I immediately thought this was brass knuckles. This is not what brass knuckles is. It's Gordon Ramsay coated brass knuckles. But I guess we need it. That's for Cobbin. Do you see that? Oh no. Do I need to put that on the internet? I don't know. There's shit in your kitchen right now probably that looks just like that. No, that's clean. I can't help but laugh at just the assumption that we eat the food that these are little crab things. When has my family ever bought a crab and had a crab fest? Never, but apparently we need those just in case. 2 can openers. Anybody need one? I'm not gonna throw it away, obviously, because like when I move out, it'll be helpful to have, but it's just some of these things you buy that you just don't fucking need. Content warning, Crumb Nation, just by taking everything out. Do you see that, dude? Also, could literally make my own Bed Bath & Beyond with the shit that's in here. I'm just trying to be real with y'all. I just took everything out of that container. Look at it. Guys, these are kitchen appliances that you're using with your food. That can't be good for you. I mean, I'm not one to follow health code, right? But I cannot imagine that this is getting me any farther away from fucking polio. This is my definition of it gets worse before it gets better. Whenever I like really clean things, I just hope nobody looks at it for like 30 minutes. They would be like, what are you doing? Just trust me. Shh. When I would clean my room as a kid, I would close the door and I would lock it. And I would do it at like 3 in the morning and I wouldn't tell my parents and they couldn't look until I was done. Don't look until I'm done. Because you're gonna doubt my process and I have a method and it's the correct one, but like you have to just take my word for it. This is take my word for it personified. Look at that. Clips kind of here. I have like any knife coated things over here with any of like the weird organizational shaker bottles with corn and a flip flop. I don't know. And then I have just like the metal stuff with the cup stuff. This is supposed to stack, but it does make the drawer not really close all the way. So I just have it separate. Some basic kitchen appliances. I'm not going to admit how much I had to clean. I'm so proud of that. She's gonna be so happy. I'm so excited for her to see that. Clean your drawers. It's so satisfying. Letting out Huckley real quick. I'm trying to space it out. My next actual, oh my, he just jumped so high. My programming and stuff I do throughout the day and making sure that I'm keeping in contact with all my clients and things like that. And I text them, you know, we're besties. Coaching is the most fun thing ever because it's literally just hanging out with friends. Hey, let me help you. I love it. It's so much fun. But my actual next scheduled call is at 5. So I want to head to the gym around 2:30-ish o'clock at least so that I have enough time. I think I'm going to do some upper today. Usually Tuesdays I've been doing my legs, but I feel like I've been preferring them on Wednesdays. I don't know. I'm really proud of myself for having such a malleable routine and I'm really grateful for Arnold. Thanks, Arnold. I did his leg day on a Wednesday because it was when I had the most time, but I noticed that I do feel the best. I think like 4 legs on Wednesday. Even though your mood doesn't matter, get your shit done no matter how you feel, right? Period. But if I know that I'm gonna give a better lift tomorrow in terms of legs, which is what I really want to maintain and grow, then I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Why are you eating grass? Does your tummy hurt? Come on. Don't dogs eat grass when their stomach hurts? I'm not the dog whisperer, clearly. Screaming. I need to go to the store so bad. I have a bunch of little things that I want to do, but I still have some main cleaning things that I wanted to get done. I'm just trying to space everything out. This is what's like fun, but I make fun things stressful by needing them to have specific designated times. Just go with the flow. Nick is so go with the flow, and then being around that energy helps me, but I'm like, what even is the flow? The word flow to me, all that means is my period tracking app. That's it, babe. I don't have any other sense of flow. My flow is just stress management. Done poorly. Oh, I still have my fuzzy socks on from earlier, by the way. Brought my piggy bank because I want to go from here to the bank and deposit my cash. I've been asked for some budgeting tips. Budgeting hack, okay, ready? I know myself enough to know that I get cash from Huckley whenever I let him out. I don't treat that like real money because it's not in my bank account. So what did I do? I got myself a damn piggy bank, bitch, okay? And every single month I take it as a little treat to myself. It's the end to cash in all of my cash that I saved up that month, and it's made me realize how much I actually save by just not looking at my cash and keeping it in my piggy bank. I think last month I got like 80 bucks in my piggy bank, which you can think that that's nothing. Girl, that's yogurt and gas. Yay. You know what I'm saying? In this damn economy, every little penny counts. And I know this past month I've been letting out Huckley a lot more frequently, so I feel like I have some more cash, which I'm just really excited. It's a little treat to myself, and I want to save up, kind of hoard my money. I find it really hard to not spend things that aren't necessarily like bills. I don't like the idea of that, and not in like, oh, I'm so like budget friendly, and like I won't let myself go to the store unless I have a specific number of, I can't explain that, but so I want to get flowers for myself today to treat myself. I had a hard week, and my therapist said that that can be one of those little things that I like buy myself to get me more regularly spending money on myself. Big financial goals. I have 3 things that I'm thinking about getting. One of them is that Aura ring, okay? An Apple Watch, just because I'm really curious for the steps. I've never tracked them before. I'm not gonna get obsessed over it. I just like think it's kind of interesting, and I am a very active person, and I know that it gives information there. And then the other one is a creamy. I need to get a Ninja creamy. I'm surprised I don't even have one, but I struggle a lot to spend money. I feel like I have this need to justify whatever I buy for myself, or I have this is gonna sound kind of irrational. I have a really big fear of being homeless and losing everything and starting from scratch and struggling. I know everybody has a fear of that. I don't know where that comes from, but I treat work and money very seriously because I have this like primal, I have to make it. I refuse to struggle. So I know everybody probably thinks of life that way, but I'm just really, really picky with what I do and spend my money on. I've been thinking about getting those things as just some bigger goals, and maybe if I hit, I don't know, 10K subscribers or 200K on TikTok or something like that, then maybe I'll buy those things. I don't really know. Which all of this is just bleeding back to my piggy bank. That's where we're going after this. I just yap. This is just whatever. Okay, Huckley, come on. He shits in the woods, so I walk him out here. But we're going from here to the bank, and then I think I'm gonna go back home, finish up some like little cleaning stuff. We'll go to the gym, and then I'll go to the store for the other things that I needed after the fact, because that doesn't have a time. So when I make my checklists and things, I do it of like what actually has a time to it and what doesn't. The store does not necessarily have a time aspect to it, so I can do that later on. I'm organizing myself as I'm speaking. Just keep going on your walk. Keep doing the stairs. I always park. Oh, I'm just revved my engine and starting a race in the bank parking lot. Hold on. I don't even like to count it. I'm just stuffing it in here. I'm gonna guess $80 again, because that's what it was last month. There's a lot of 20s in here. Maybe I'll do 100. I'll up it. Progressive overload. Saving AMRAP, okay? This is such a fun little game of like every single month you get something to look forward to. Do you know what I mean? Like that's just so fun and exciting. All of this, I'm being so serious. If I didn't put it in a piggy bank, I would have spent it on energy drinks or gum. Stupid thing. I will treat it much more seriously when it's actually in my bank account, and I can't explain that, but I know you know what I mean. I got this from Hobby Lobby, by the way. Isn't it so cute? Love. Put your guesses in the chat right now. I'm gonna guess $100, just because then if it's anything more, I get excited. Hi, I'm good. I just have a deposit, please. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Are you ready? $246. 246. I don't know who needed to see that for proof to. That's in a month. Get a piggy bank. I don't know what to tell you there. Get a fucking piggy bank. And I'm not even gonna make the green light, but I don't care because I need to sit in the gratitude doing something for my greater good. Guys, if you know that you have a negative habit, it's not about shaming yourself for having it. It's about just finding a tool to help yourself. And this is my tool. See, here's my issue though. Now I'm like, oh, I'm getting 3 cups of FYNE this week. I'm treating myself. Girl, I'm just in the mood to refresh. Money high. We're just getting ready for the gym. I'm definitely feeling feeling an upper day today, okay? Hair-wise, I don't know what this is, but why do I think it's kind of cute? We're gonna go a little bit earlier to the gym, and then that way I have more time to get all my stuff later because I have some more calls that booked out later on in the evening, and it's just better to always live your life with the just-in-case mindset. If you think you have a little bit more extra time, just do it just in case, you know? As I'm going through my makeup, I want to pick up a few things makeup-wise at the store because I'm nubbin. We are nubbin with eyebrow pencil. That's all that we have left. That's it. Great! Finished this. This is not enough product. It doesn't give you any product, dude. You pay like $8 and it's just this little nub and it's gone. Actually debating on starting with cardio because I feel so good and I want to make sure. I haven't had a really good Stairmaster sesh. That's a lot of okay, in a hot minute, and I just feel like starting there. And for people who wonder, oh, do you start with cardio? Do you end with it? Blah, 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 blah. Little details like that really don't matter. The reason that people do stress order of operations sometimes is because typically if you're doing like 30, 40 minutes of stairs might affect the effort that you put into your lift. If you still feel like you were able to push yourself to failure even after cardio, then it doesn't really matter. But if you are somebody where cardio really kind of wipes you out, then doing it afterwards just ensures that you're giving adequate intensity with your lift. Of course, resistance training is more important. It's all important depending on if your goals are more hypertrophy. Typically, yeah, start with your weights because you're the freshest and you're a fresh little citrus lime and you can give the most energy, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. And if you want to get extreme with it, just don't be a bitch and give intensity and then it doesn't matter either way. Find yourself slacking after doing cardio, then that's on you. But for me, sometimes, or like I'll do it with abs too. Sometimes I'll literally start with abs and cardio because that's when my pre is hitting and I know that I'll capitalize off of it. I don't know, you work with yourself, okay? Live aquifer abuse. Sorry. For fit today, we have the DFYNE. These are the impact shorts. I wear size medium in them, and then I have the gray bra that I have on here. Gray on gray is like perfect matching. I love these shorts because they're just so flattering. Oh my god, and I love the jacket, but I just want to bring it, especially if I go to like Target or Walmart. I don't know. Walmart is definitely cheaper, but it's just so much farther away. But I also just went to the bank, so maybe I'll go to Target. I also get scared going into Target because just because of how things are presented a little bit better, not to grocery store shame, but because it just looks nicer, I just want to buy random shit. I bet you money I'm gonna leave with a supplement, or not a supplement. Oh my god, what is the plant? It's not supplement. Succulent. Wow. Wow. Let's like have an apple and calm down. I'll leave with a succulent somehow. And a journal and a book that I won't read. So sometimes going into Walmart, I actually for real just get what's on my list. I think I'm just gonna keep it in some like weird ratty little clip because I don't know what this is. I have legs tomorrow, but my mom comes home. I think I'm going to shower tonight so that my hair is cutie curly for legs so that she can film me if we hit legs together tomorrow. We love working out together. Ooh, is it a cute pony? No. See, ponytails, I feel like my hair when it's like blown out only looks good in a ponytail. Does it even look good curly ponytail? I can sense that you're like, there's no difference, but to me, I don't know what that is within me. I need to work on that. Girl, let's journal about that later. I think I am gonna do a cute ponytail. Or I could do a bun. Is it a bun? That's bad for your hair. A little back day, I feel like will be real good. And I haven't listened, one thing I've noticed, I have not really listened to rap music recently. I've been listening to a lot of alternative. I feel more positive. Love rap music. I usually like really only listen to that, but I've been listening to more contemporary, like not even R&B, alternative music, and I feel a lot more peppy. Save my rap music for in the gym, and that makes me, because sometimes you get tired of it. I don't know what that means. Code HaleyC off DFYNE. Look how cute that is. I'm so excited. I'm so color coordinated and I love it. Let's go make some syrup. Syrup? Let's go make our perp. I think for today, I'm gonna do a scoop of caffeinated and then a scoop of not. So this is the pre-workout Pulse Peach Ring flavor. So this does have caffeine in it. It's only about 1:30 right now. We get to the gym around like 2:15-ish. I feel like that's enough time for the caffeine to process, but I'm gonna focus more on the stem-free. This is my favorite flavor, I think, guys. I don't know. I get scared saying favorite because then I feel like that has to be the rest of my life and I'm never allowed to change my mind and I need to like be able to die on that hill for forever. I don't know. But the Tropical Punch stem-free Pulse, it's pineapple-y. Oh, it's so good. I had not tried this flavor yet because tropical stuff, I don't know, just kind of confused. I'm like, what does that mean? Amazing. It's so good and sweet and just like delicious. So I feel like Peach Ring, and you're not seeing me do 2 scoops by the way, with the strawberry. Oh, I love mixing things. You guys know this. So I'm super excited about that. Code Haley. I don't mean to sound, I hate the like coding everything. Save money, live better Walmart. I don't know what to tell you there. And it makes me excited. Just spilled that on my phone. Great. That's a fun color. That's not even swampy because I don't have the pump stuff in it. LOL. I am so incredibly grateful for all of the things that I have right now, and I just really want to verbalize that. I'm gonna pair this with a nanner because these are like already, yeah, they look great right now, but now I have to like be really intentional about them before they get brown and bad. This looks so weird. A naked banana like that. I'm like, what are you? I'm not allowed to look at that. I'm breaking a law somehow. Hear me out. I don't give a fuck. You put some salt on it. It's for pre-workout. Shut up. Anything I do right now is for pre-workout. It doesn't matter. And I'm putting some cinnamon too. With the salt, with the electrolytes, the potassium, cheers. Don't people put salt on their watermelon too? I think salty, it just enhances the sweet. Is that me just trying to justify it? Absolutely. A little bit of salt on your banana, just try it. I will see you when we're there. All right, we're starting with stairs today, okay, period. Editing I film all my shit in TikTok, by the way. Time is covered. We're just gonna edit this one video, respond to y'all, and feel it, because I'm feeling good as fuck. It's on level 12 right now, I just started. Do this for a little bit, and then I'm feeling, I think, some back and chest today, maybe. I feel like that'll be fun, I don't know. I also put this hair tie in, I don't know if you can tell. I feel like I'm in the Navy. I don't know what that means. Because it is Navy, but like, not like in the Navy, I mean like, I'll see you after stairs. I was editing and then Nick came up and we talked a little bit and I was like, okay. In my head, it helps like distract. Do you know what I'm saying? So just doing 45 minutes here and then we're gonna do some back. I feel really good. I'm a glistening little bean. You see that drip? Hell yeah. Only thing, I'm the definition of perspirating right now. And I fear that any machine that I get on is gonna be disgusting. But that's okay. I'm debating on doing an hour because it says 47 minutes. And I'm like, that would be so satisfying. I'll let you know. Accountability check. 50 minutes on a clock. bitch. Hell yeah. Overall, I'm very glad that I started with cardio. I surprisingly feel very good right now. I was kind of nervous, like the 30 minutes in, I think I checked the time. I try not to do that, but, and I was like, shit, I'm getting a little tired. I just pushed through it, dude. And hell yeah, I'm just gonna get gunna right now. I'm getting that gunna yawn. I am not getting that gunna yawn right now. But I can. Let's do a minute and a half, I think. Pump check. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so excited to go home and have a damn burrito, okay? I've dried out a little bit, so I'm not like sticky, wet, nasty, but I feel like I was able to really give a lot of my effort even though I started with my cardio, so maybe that's proof. So you play around with your routine, do what you think makes you feel the best. I know some people, from a muscle standpoint, it doesn't necessarily matter in terms of like feeling it in terms of growth, but sometimes just doing it while you're sweating makes me work harder because I'm already sweating. I don't know how to explain that, it kind of warms me up. I don't know, but that was so fun. I think I am gonna go to Target because it's right here, even though it's gonna be more expensive. It's fine. I'm mentally preparing myself and I have a list. I'm sticking to my list, don't you worry. We're gonna be okay. Yeah, and I feel pretty. My hair, even though it's like literal poof ball and it was, hey. After the stairs, the ends of it looked like hay. We're actually playing Hay Day IRL and it's on my ponytail. There are 30-second increments of wheat crops in my hair, if you know, you know. My Target has a little Ulta in it and I wanted to check out the Ordinary. They have a lash serum that I really want to try because the Grande Lash one breaks me the fuck out. You guys saw my eye moment. I want to try one you guys recommended. They have, I believe they have an eyelash serum. I thought they did. Are they out? Be so for real. Hey, can I take this? What the hell? The white eyeliner and my eyebrow pencil, and then I'm just gonna get some like moisture. Oh, there's a whole other section here. I'm a Dumbo. Ooh, eye serum, yes. Lash and brow. Okay, $25. Grande Lash is like $45, so it's a win for me. And I'm not gonna be itching like a dog with fleas, hopefully. Fingers and toes crossed on that one. When I tell y'all, this is the last loaf of 647 toast. Ooh. Thank you. Target haul, but I'm on the floor in my mudroom. Bentley, would you like to say hi? Come here. Can you sit? I'm sweaty and disgusting, but I don't care. Most important, I guess, is they had I got the last loaf of the 647 toast, okay, period. Sugar-free pudding mix. They only had chocolate fudge. I do really like the cheesecake one. I've been having a good time doing the faye with the salted caramel and the cheesecakes, but they didn't have it. So I just got the chocolate fudge because I have a lot of chocolate-based proteins, you guys know, especially now that I have that Dutch chocolate from Legion. I feel like that would be so good. And also I add it to my oats, even when I make my iconic oatmeal recipe, you guys know, with the banana bread. Oh, I need to make that tonight. But when I do make that, adding some Jell-O mix also makes it just sweeter and taste better, whatever. But that's like the food that I got. In terms of beauty, where basically this is $1,000. I got some more sunscreen. This is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Body Mist. So I still have my glow screen that I put on my face, but then I put this on my hands, my arms, my body in the morning when I wash my face. Just wanted some sunscreen for when I lay out. In general, always stay protected, okay, people? Wear protection always. I think this is what brought up the bill. Ordinary serum. I really hope it doesn't break out my eyes. I've recovered mostly from it. It does itch sometimes, but it's pretty much better. It's literally not used Grande Lash in like, I think a week and a half. So I fear that was what it was. I was telling myself that it was allergies. I don't think it was allergies, girl. It's cheaper anyways, so I kind of hope that it does. I don't think you get as much product, but we'll see. It might last longer, I'm not sure. The white eyeliner pencil, that mini one for my waterline. A new tub of the CeraVe. This is the moisturizer I use. This stuff is like $15 and it's annoying to get, but I will say it's super thick. It feels not greasy at all and it lasts me a really, really long time. They didn't have the kind with a pump on it, but that's okay. This is the moisturizer that I've been using since middle school, I think. I don't really change my skincare very often because it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? My eyebrow pencil, I got the color Neutral Brown. I can never tell. I think this is right. Whatever. I feel like it doesn't really matter that much. I don't know. Just some purple shampoo. This was like the biggest size they had. They had like a smaller one and it saves more money getting more, but of course it was more expensive. Yeah, how much do you think that was? $83. $83 to not wrinkle, have cute lashes, and eat some pudding. Are you kidding? I was gonna get the flowers, but Target did not have very good flower selection. My favorite flowers are pink and white roses, like light pink and white roses, and they didn't have those. And I really am like set on getting those, so I guess I'll look somewhere else. But that's my little Target haul. I'm gonna put this away. I have a client call in about 30 minutes. I really need to shower, but I need to mop and vacuum still. That was like the last big cleaning thing that I wanted to get done, and I don't want to shower and then do it because that order of operations stresses me out. What if I start sweating and then it's ruined and then we have to start over? And Target didn't have teddies. Dude, I can't, my clients even are sending me pictures of chunky Teddy's peanut butter. They're like, I'm thinking of you. Can you mail that to me? Every store that I go to does not have Teddy's, and I'm not getting another thing of Smucker's. This is not Smucker's shade, but Teddy's is just unbeatable, and I have yet to try the super chunky, and I really need to try it. What is going on? Where do you guys get your shit? Because apparently my grocery stores, Giant, Walmart, and Target all did not have it. What other stores are there? Aldi? I'll drive. Aldi? I've been there like twice. I don't even know if they would have it. It's okay, I'm gonna put this away though. I'm gonna vacuum everything, like my stairs, my mudroom, everything first, do my client call, and then we'll mop afterwards, just because I have the time and it'll save me time. But here's my issue. Okay, why am I itching? I operate in this like need to always be saving time. After my client call, I'm fine. I don't know why I'm like, it's programmed in me to rush. I hate rushing, but I'm doing everything with this assumption that I'm never gonna have time. I'm like, I gotta do it now because vacuum's gonna take me 2 seconds. But I do just want to vacuum because it's fun. It's like Hungry Hippos. I'm a Hungry Hippo. Haley, Hungry Hippos. Do you guys ever associate with the first initial of your name? I love things that start with H because I start with H. You know? So I love hippos. I'm also kind of colored like one, right? Aren't hippos gray? I'm just gonna vacuum. Why do we have a leaning tower? It's a leaning tower of just, yep. I'm so... I'm sorry, Bentley. That's more damaging than fucking aspartame. I don't know why we can't just recycle things. As I'm getting rid of our caffeinated graveyard, this just reminds me of, did you guys ever in middle school, you would cut the box tops off like cereal boxes? You could get points or something, or you could like win things. I would tell my family about it and they would never do it with me, but there was always the girlies who would show up with a box. They had like 8 siblings. They cheated. I was like, that doesn't count. Because it's just me and my family of 4. So I'm like, can I get a head start? I always wanted to win one of those. There'd be people who like actually committed to that. My dad's clothes just went off. Sorry if I was screaming. I was trying to take over the dryer. Me healing my inner child in my 20s is just flattening Diet Coke, I guess. If you ever need a reminder, if you want dogs, that's literally an animal. That is not real. That's AI. Ow, hot. Okay, duh. Like my pine sol and hot water mixture in that little tub and an instigator. I feel like Cinderella whenever I do this, but we're just gonna go up the stairs. All right, it's nowhere near perfect, but I think that looks a lot better. And I'm not gonna show you what it looked like before. I guess I can't do that. I can't reverse clean. Just know this is what the water looks like. What is that? Ew. That was the main chunk of what I really wanted to clean today, so now I get to clean myself. Yay, because I am marinating like a pork tenderloin in my stair fluid. I feel so much better. This is the shampoo that I use, by the way. It's the Redken Frizz Dismiss. I have the white bottle in there as well, which is the like acidic bonding. I definitely think I like this one better. I love both of them. Redken products in general are really good, but I definitely think if you have curly hair, I would recommend this is the Frizz Dismiss. I need all the damn moisture I can get. For the conditioner, I've been using, can you tell I got out of the shower to show you? All soft Redken conditioner, and I keep it upside down. Redken, yes, it's very pricey. My best friend, Annabelle, she works in like hair stuff, so she got me both of those for my birthday off for like a discounted rate. CBD flower spray, by the way, it's covered in hair. But it lasts so long because really good hair products, they lather. Also, before I used Redken, I used Shea Moisture, and I do really like Shea Moisture products for sure. I think they're a very affordable, nice brand. I don't think this works, but it just smells good. But I would go through it, I would spend so much more money on cheaper things because I would just have to use triple the amount of conditioner, for example. So yes, it's pricey, but these bottles have lasted me since my birthday in December. Take with that what you will, but we're just doing our hair. My client call went super well, which is always really, really nice. I feel really good today, and I feel like I've gotten so much done, and I'm really excited to sit outside. I definitely want to sit on my parents' deck and just reflect, you know? Because it's been almost a week since my mental moment, and I feel so good today. And I feel like it's a 10, you knew it. You get it. I feel like if you watch my videos, you know what I'm doing. Probably not good because if I grow or whatever, people probably like, girl, explain yourself. But I just feel like we're besties. Everybody, like when I make my sweet potatoes, I'll get comments like, how do you steam them? And I forget that other people watch it that maybe don't know me that well. I'm so excited to see my mom tomorrow, and I'm really, really glad that I was able to get all of the cleaning stuff done. By the way, I vacuumed in here. Oh, and we're putting this right back on the floor. She doesn't check in my bathroom. The vacuuming in here was for me because it just looked a little nasty. Out of all of my products that I use, this is my favorite. It's the Virtue leave-in. Really, really good. Stop. I do like that much. Oh my god, I can hear the microwave. One thing about living with your parents they don't tell you about is they become your roommates and you start doing petty shit with your parents. I have literally told him, I was like, Dad, please keep the microwave on silent because sometimes when I make noises, like sensory wise, sometimes noises like stress me out when I'm making my food. And so for example, when my sweet potato goes off, and you know what I think it is? As I'm saying that, when I used to be a merchandiser, I would work at like 3 in the morning or I'd be up making breakfast at like 3 in the morning. I would get really anxious at the idea of waking anybody up. Like I always get really nervous about that. So like when I would make my sweet potato breakfast in the mornings, I made sure to mute the microwave because at that time, it was like 3 in the morning. I'm trying to be considerate with everybody else that I live with. Hello. So I just get stress induced when I'm cooking and I hear it going off. I think that's what it is. I think back to those times where I'm like, just shh. Oh, my dad, I was like, Dad, please just keep the microwave muted. Like, I don't like to hear it go off multiple times when I'm doing something. Like, I know. Well, I forget about my food if it's in there. I'm like, see, we're different people. I'm gonna let him win, all right? I'm just gonna, he can still pull the, this is my house. And he will every single time. Every chance that he can get, he'll pull that. So I'm gonna let him have his moment, but I can hear the freaking microwave and it haunts me every day. I hear that in my sleep. Actually, that's not true. I journaled about it this morning. The first song on every single morning that I wake up, I always have a song in my mind. There's always some song in my head. And this morning it was I'm Getting Neck on a Yacht that I was singing earlier. That song was stuck in my head this morning. Besides that, it's my microwave haunting me. This is what I'm talking about. I lose sight and I forget what I'm doing. That gel stuff that I kind of just keep in the bottom parts of my hair. And then my dry shampoo's in my room for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm gonna spray a little bit on top also because sometimes not my biggest fear, that's so dramatic, but one of my fears, girls get it, when you do all your hair and you realize that you did not wash out all of your conditioner. And you have like one of 2 options. Just live with the fact that your hair is gonna look so oily tomorrow, even though you just washed it, or go wash off all the product that you already put in it. 7:30 right now. This has adequate time to chill and curl and hopefully do its thing for tomorrow. Clip it up to get some more volume. Chill with my dad because I feel like I haven't seen him in a while, and I'll meet you outside on my deck as we debrief our day. I am sitting, first of all, the redkin speaks for itself. Do you see my hair? Doesn't it look so healthy? Don't answer. Literally don't answer. I'm just sitting out here. I haven't even opened my Diet Coke yet. I'm finishing up my gallon jug and I'm watching the sunset. Look at this. Exposure kind of ruins it, but just know that that's so pretty. My phone's inside. I'm just vibing. I'm really just reflecting on my day and my week and what went well and what did not go well and what I can learn from that, and just really feeling grateful. There's a bunny hopping. Hello, Peter Rabbit. This video is featuring Peter. Could I put that in there? Is he at a famous person? Peter. Why is his name Peter? I'm thinking of Harry Potter with the guy, the Peter Pettigrew. Potterheads? No. I need to watch that again. Those are my comfort movies, is Harry Potter. I was Hermione Granger for like 3 Halloweens in a row when I was little, from the earlier like Sorcerer's Stone era. All I had to do was brush my hair and I was her. Because her hair is poofy. I'm really just sitting in the contrast of this moment right now and how literally I was in this same exact seat. I was in that one actually. Looking off into the distance, you can imagine how that looked from a bird's eye view. Concerning. And I was so analytical about the fact that I felt nothing. I'm giving myself grace. I did what I needed to do and I responded in a way that made it a lot easier for me this week, and I'm incredibly grateful for myself in trying. None of us know what the hell's going on. We're all just trying. It's all of our first times living, you know, and to really give myself a lot of grace. I feel like I say that sentence a lot, of give yourself grace. It really does mean everything to me because I think my standards make me feel like I need to be perfect at everything I do all the time. I associate phrases like that with what I achieve, but that means also in my mood. And the issue with that is that's assigning emotions moral value. Very, very basically, and with that absurdism kind of moment, things are what they are. Emotions don't have moral weight. Being happy and being sad are the same thing. I mean, they don't feel the same way, and maybe they're chemically different in your brain, but they are both emotions. I'm recognizing how much I put this pressure on happiness to stay forever. And when you put any pressure on anything, it creates anxiety around it and around losing it. Any fluctuation that I would feel would trigger this stress response of clinging so dearly to things. And I also understand that I hope I don't use my vlogs as just like therapy talk, but I think it's helpful to hear. I'm not sure, and I'm feeling very reflective, and it's a beautiful night, so shut up, okay? Whatever. With certain abandonment issues of things leaving me all the time, I really worry when things are positive that they're not going to last forever, or what's going to happen that's bad. Makes it difficult for me to enjoy when things are good, but also when things are bad to kind of sit with it and catastrophize and say, see, it always happens this way. You know, of course I feel like shit. I can never get better. And like, especially in that mindset, I talked about this in my podcast, which I really recommend you listening to. I'm really proud of that episode on how I dealt with a bad day. And I was talking about my mental health moment as like being drunk, and how you can't trust a drunk person to give you logical advice the same way you cannot make decisions off of what your brain tells you in those moments. And I'm incredibly grateful I did not do that. My brain in that time, it convinces you that this is the rest of your life and that every day is going to feel like this, so you have to do this one thing, or you should just stop trying it and put your white flag and raise your white flag in the air. I always think of Looney Tunes. What is it? Yosemite Sam, that little segment. My dad loved Yosemite Sam. Anyway. It's so easy to get wrapped up in that, and I guess I can just offer you some perspective that you cannot only trust your own all the time. Your perspective is limited to just your brain. There's a reason, think about it this way as I'm verbalizing that. There's a reason that scientific research needs to be peer reviewed, and it takes multiple brains to work together to solidify a single fact, because one person doesn't set the rule and set the standard for everything. So you can't always trust yourself to view life a certain way, right? Or to write some weird 10 commandments of this sucks, nothing matters, you're awful, you're not trying hard enough, you're a failure to yourself. I am grateful for, because the more often that I experience days like that, the more I can reiterate to myself that they are just days. They're just a part of the process. It's kind of similar to some people ask me, like, how do you deal with bad body image days? Once you do it for so long, like I've been lifting for like 4 years, and once you really have done it for so long, you've had so many of them. So you understand that it's just a part of the process. Think about it this way. If you're only lifting for 30 days and 2 of those days you feel horrible about yourself, that's gonna feel in percentage, like the ratio of that, so much more overwhelming, versus when this is the rest of your life and you have periods like that, you just kind of accept it for what it is, and you understand that it will pass because it's past in the past. Past in the past. So while it can be incredibly frustrating and discouraging at times to still struggle with mental health while prioritizing everything else that I can, I think having full control of everything, having every single duck in a line and every single variable that impacts my mood under control would be very overwhelming, and that would be awful. And I don't think I want to be in control of everything ever. I'm learning to be okay with, or at least where I'm at right now, sober Haley, if you will, stable-ish, parentheses, question mark, Snapchat timer on that statement, I don't know. It's just a part of the process. The more that I go through it, the more that I can use all of that as a proof of concept that it does get better, right? And I think these vlogs are actually helpful for me. Mentally intoxicated, like I was talking about, it's annoying to look at myself when I'm in my like amazing grateful moods, because I can feel how it's almost like this offensive, like, shut up, you don't get it kind of thing, again, because you are not in the right headspace. That proof of like it does get better, you just have to sit it out. You gotta ride the wave of life. I don't know what the hell the wave is. It's not Hawaii 5-0. I'm drowning. I'm simply, there's no lifeguard that can save that, you know. It brings me comfort sharing what I do, because I get so many of you guys who are like, girl, same, I don't know either, and I'm like, dope. You know, it's like that immediate relief of when you join a class for the first time and you make eye contact with a girly or something, and you guys sit together and talk, and you realize that you have a friend. That's how it feels when you guys interact. We all, you know, have that community, and I'm so incredibly grateful and proud of my, I don't even want to say followers, because that feels stupid, like my friends. You guys are my friends, and the community that we have is so positive, and it means a lot to me, because it feels that way of doing something completely new and changing and foreign to me, but having it be so accepted and so encouraged and validated, it's so important to me. And I am, do these chairs just make me cry? I don't know, but this is different tears. Incredibly grateful. My brain. I'm gonna say that. I'm going to disagree with that in 5 minutes, but I am incredibly grateful for my brain, because while sometimes it can convince me that I'm a bad person and it can really negatively tint anything, it's been very hard on me in the past, and it's made life sometimes a lot more difficult than maybe it grand scheme needs to be. My perspective perspective, I think it is helpful to people. And I yap a lot and I think that it's for nothing. Sharing how you feel is all that we have. Even the bad times, it's like the quote, you know, is it better to speak or to die? It's always better to speak because we're all going to die. Connection is just so important to me and I'm really appreciating that right now. And that can mean connection with you, connection with myself, with my loved ones, connection with my body, my emotions, and really accepting all of that for what it is. Not over analyzing either, because I think that we just simply think about things too much sometimes. Hi, I'm guilty. Hi, I'm behind bars right now. Hi, I'm on mugshot baddies, hopefully. Would I be on there, do you think? A beautiful way to close out the day of just soaking it in, being nice and kind to myself, having a beautiful hair day that feels like it's moisturized. Hoping / trying not to think about how it feels so good is because I got a lot done, because what that does is on days that I don't get things done, you get this mudslide there. It's just nice having direction and some sort of kind of purpose. I think humans really do need a purpose. You don't need a purpose to matter, more like having some kind of goal of like what you do and some kind of passion that you have of like creating something or cleaning. Having some kind of mission I think is really important. It does make you feel like you're doing something for the greater good, and that's a very gratifying thing. So I'm just feeling really good right now, but that's kind of the closing of my day. I'm gonna go inside and probably just stretch, do some nighttime skincare, nothing crazy. I don't really have that much to do. Maybe go downstairs with my dad, I don't know. This is a side note, by the way. I'm starting to post on Reels now on Instagram. I'm nervous because I feel like that's so annoying. Sitting right now felt like jail, or sitting back then felt like jail. Sitting right now feels like zen. Brains can take the exact same action and interpret them so differently, and how much power our emotions can have sometimes. I'm trying, at least right now, to take some of that power back, and in times where it's robbed from me, accepting that and being okay with that. And that's all that you can really do. I was gonna read, but honestly, I don't really feel like it. I'm just enjoying being outside in the fresh air. It's a nice night. Maybe that's all it needs to be, you know? I tried on that little serum that I got. It didn't burn, but I also put it on my eyebrows because it said that it's an eyebrow thing too. I don't know if that's even gonna work. I'll keep you guys updated if I go blind, basically. I'm gonna stretch now. If you guys are wondering my stretching, I guess I can kind of show you. I do this naked, just whatever, but I usually just do like here, go this way, going from here, I'll do like like a little kid, like this way, here. I'll like sit on this. It just helps me like wind down. I turn all the lights off. I put my salt lamp on and I just chill out. Really helps close my day. I use that time in connecting with my body and just thanking it for showing up for me every single day. Even if you have an awful period, a great period, whatever, your body still pumps for you. My heart still moves no matter how I feel about living. Wow. The least that I can do is end my day appreciating it. And I do that similarly when I put like lotion, itch girl, when I put lotion on and things like that. Just taking time to really sit and literally look at yourself and moisturize yourself and just appreciate. We need to appreciate. I spent so long being so mean to her. For what? She is the only thing that will constantly be living alongside me in this life, and I'm gonna really send it bullying it? Are you kidding? Why would I do that? If it's all you got, you might as well be nice to it. Why would you want to have the only guaranteed relationship in your life be a bad one? What? I'm about to strip and just do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this little day in my life. I feel really good. I'm excited to go to bed. I just popped melatonin, so I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. I love you so, so much, and go get big.